Welcome once again to Wamba TV. This channel was created to bring to you the voices of people that have made or are yet to make an impact to this society. We brought you voices of religious leaders, political leaders, and others. Today we are having the Deputy RDC Bundibugyo District. Afande, may you introduce yourself to the viewers of Wamba TV?
Okay, thank you, producer Wamba TV. My name is Marycent, Ariho, Afande, Deputy RDC Bundibugyo. A mother of 5, and actually now, is it a now or true? I don't know because I produce triplets. Yeah.
You've produced triplets?
Yeah.
Hey. I've never personally met somebody who has produced triplets. I only hear about them.
I meet up the blessings. I bless you since you are still young. I can have.
Yeah, I think I've tapped on the blessings of having triplets. Maybe for me, I may even have 4.
Yeah, I've seen producing even 6 so much. You know, God is wonders.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Afande Marycent, for accepting to speak to Wamba TV. You are a very busy woman. Being the office of the president, I understand you have so many things to do, but you've accepted to speak to the country through Wamba TV. We don't take this for granted,
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes.
So, Afande, as a representative of the president in this area, many people would look up to you for solutions and also air to you their challenges, the challenges they would have aired out to the president. And as we are heading to 2026, there is so much that's going to happen, and there is so much that is happening already at this moment. And whatever people hear from you will either make or break this government.
Oh, why? There's nothing I can say that can take the government.
Okay, so as a representative of the president in this aspect you're speaking of, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni,
Yes.
and as we head to 2026, it's the rating is on the wall that the president wants another term.
Yes, he wants it.
So as you as the Deputy RDC Bundibugyo District, how can somebody want even to think of voting President Museveni for another term? Give me some reasons as to why you think that is even imaginable.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to thank the President of Uganda, His Excellency President Museveni Kaguta, for giving me this chance to be his representative here in Bundibugyo. President Museveni has been in power for some time, we know it, not just by chance, but by what he has done for this country. When you look at history, in 1986, I was still young, but I usually read history. And I've been in touch with many people, what they are saying, their parents, what they went through. There is a very big difference, and that's why he has been in power since that time.
Yeah.
I will tell you that now they want to vote President Museveni, and I'm sure they're going to vote. Even go to 1990.
Sure.
They want to vote President Museveni for the 7th time.
Yeah.
Since 1996.
Yeah.
To date, they want to vote him next year again. Reason for what he is, for what he has done for this Uganda, under his leadership, NRM under his leadership, as the leader of NRM government, President Museveni has done almost everything. I don't know where I'm going to start from or what, but let me first go these mass-line projects and programs. We're going to talk about voice creation programs.
Yeah.
One of the objectives they manifested in the manifesto was that they are going to create jobs and wealth for all Ugandans. And I want to tell you the truth, they have done this through very many programs. When we talk of PDM, we talk of the web, listen to our child. We talk of youth, livelihood, listen to the Zen. We talk of yoga.
Yeah.
Yoga circle, there is no one who has not been helped by this initial capital, by giving them this initial capital, so that they can have money in their pockets. Poverty is one of the challenges that the government is facing, but we are fighting it.
Yeah.
We don't have any war. The war we have now is against the what? Poverty. And President Museveni has done that one, no doubt. And I want to tell you, there are some homes who have never had any money, like maybe 200 at once.
Yeah.
Because what they get, they eat. And that's what Museveni was trying to fight.
Yeah.
Of course, they wanted that one. And I want to tell you the success stories. We have success stories in Bundibugyo.
But Afande, have these people been trained enough to handle this money?
They have been trained. Some have. Actually, the training went on. In the first phase, there was a lot of training. People were trained. The enterprises were different enterprises, actually.
Because honestly speaking, I saw people who married second wives.
There are some, of course, like not everyone. Some people, you know.
And I hear people are saying this is Museveni's money, and
Museveni's money to get them out of poverty.
And they are saying there is no paying back. I don't know.
No, they will pay. They will pay whether they like it or not. They will pay. And it's unfortunate for those ones who did not use the money. Those ones who get the money, it is very unfortunate.
They will get into trouble.
They will get into trouble with us because they won't arrest them, eh? But leaving that one alone, I'm telling you, this money has moved people from this producing only for mouth and their stomach, but now they have the balance. They can take children to school. They can even get some balance, and they got health for the travel health centers. They get it.
I've been watching success stories on most of the times I watch UBC TV.
Yes.
And those success stories I've been watching, if they are actually real stories.
Yeah, real stories.
I've seen people being transformed. Lives have been transformed.
You are saying real stories. If they are real stories, you mean you are doubting. For example, you have some of your neighbors who have seen that they are improved. I've seen some people who have been making chapatis just for 1 week, but now they have gone to the poultry keeping, they are going to they are rearing now animals, the goats and pigs. You see?
Yes, so many lives have changed.
Yes, so many. Yes. So that's why you're saying that is one. It is not only that one who have yoga. You know, at first, when this government came in, they brought some programs that people complained that was for only the rich. Can you give me one like NADIS?
Yeah.
They said NADIS was for only one for the rich, for the rich people. But now they try to change that one. I said, you know, this government is listening. They listen and they want to do what people really want. They listen and say, no, this time we're not going to look at only these ones who are already rich. Let's go back to that 39%.
Yeah. Somebody who is at the village level.
Yes. And
the good thing, the committee is the parish, and the chairperson, one is the one who says this one has received, this one hasn't received. So in other words, it's at the village level. There's nothing like we are giving the rich.
That's why I'm telling you, there's no president who is like President Museveni. You know what? After from NADIS, he created this OWC.
Yeah.
Do you know what they complained that these people, they were supplying the air? At times they would raise the seeds, at times they would also do what? There was a lot of corruption.
Yeah.
So they stopped that one and said, look, let's money go direct to the what?
To the village.
To the village. So these people, they are the ones who decide who is to gain and who is not. Who is poor and who is not poor.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you tell me that those people vote for the President Museveni. You know the person who's not going to vote President Museveni?
I'm not
no
sure.
one in that area. Living around that one. For the youth, they are always complaining that the President Museveni just the government has left them alone. But I want to tell you, in Bundibugyo here, we have so many groups. Actually, I have the report here. We have so many groups. Even if I read some of the groups for you, who received this money. Some of them are using them, but others, they run away.
Yeah.
The leaders run away with the what? With the money, but we are looking for them.
But
This is what it does here, they are doing well. We have the borders, which are giving the hand over, some of them are doing very well.
But I found that this problem has been recurring for some time since the web, youth livelihood. No, there is this tendency of people running away with money. Somebody receives the money and you can't even trace it.
Yeah, some, but not many.
Yeah.
In every program, there is always success and what? And failures, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but when we look at, for us, when we look at the what at success, at least there are people who have benefited. There is money even for the elderly.
Yeah.
For it is just a grant. For the elderly,
elderly people, there is a way they are enjoying money. Their money just comes in.
For them, they are enjoying the money.
Yeah.
Don't talk about this one when you have 8 years. No, we are talking about the area. Those ones are 60 and above. Right?
Yeah.
Those ones they have also a grant.
Yeah.
Why they come and get money, 5 million, what, and they go and do their work. For them, they don't need to do what? Take it back. So that is President Museveni trying to get people out of what? Out of poverty. From there, we can just move a little to these health centers.
Yeah.
I tell you, Ariho and President Museveni leadership, they have tried to build, to improve people's health.
Yeah.
By bringing services nearer to the people. Well, in Bundibugyo we have 8 health center tools who have been uplifted, have been upgraded. Health center 3. None of them, they are there, you know them. Yeah?
Actually, I was speaking to someone recently and he was telling me in Bundibugyo at the moment we don't have a health center 2. All of them were uplifted to health center 3.
And they are offering services of health center 3. Now, for example, mothers can deliver their children in the nearby health centers. You no longer travel long distances. Actually, these days, even the maternity, it has reduced completely. Reason, because there's no chance of giving these local people. Some of us were producing banana plantation. But now there is no woman who can risk.
And it's hard because health centers, at least distances are not so.
The distances are just it's small. And short distances, so they have to go and live anytime they go and live.
What about the issue of the medical supplies in those health centers?
They are well facilitated by them. Everywhere you go and hear and receive the ground is here. That's where they get from, at health center here.
Yesterday was it yesterday or yesterday? But when I saw the assistant RDC receiving drugs at the hospital.
Yes.
But how comes when people go there, the medicine is not?
You go there. You know, when you want to know that these health centers are working, you just go and visit the road. If you go there and find that there is no one, you know that they are not working. But you find people lying. Something which was unheard of. When we were growing up, we know that government hospitals never had any help. But you go to the district hospital here. Yeah. People are just living, and some are sleeping here, what, they are home. Even health centers, they are always there lying. People can go there for antenatal services, they go there for HIV, AIDS, what.
But maybe for you, you're the RDC. When you go there, people, the workers know you. So maybe when you go there, they start. This is the RDC. But I think if you can go into the communities, there is so much happening.
You know what? Sometimes back, they would just go there. People know that now the drugs have come. Even the person who was not having headache because I have headache, I have what? So they find that they have distributed drugs. In the 2 weeks, there is no what? No drugs. But that one, government tried to stop it. These days, they cannot give you medicine unless you are sick. They first test you because of the laboratories. They test you and they give you the medicine according to that. So those who go there, they say, for you, okay, you don't have maybe they give them paragraph, they just go complain that I'm not given what? Drugs, isn't it? But I'm telling you, drugs are there. And even some people, they used to steal, some health workers used to steal drugs. But this time it has reduced. The system, people, you have to make accountability for. Even every tablet.
Some health workers have, I can say, clinics in their homes. When the villagers fall sick, they go to the home of the health center.
You know,
of the health worker. You just get medication from there.
It would prove to be bad. At times I don't encourage it, but for me, I even have a nurse who was my neighbor. She would actually she would buy even some drugs to keep because people would come seeking help all the time when she's at home. Is it?
Yeah.
I think some people they offer drugs because they are bold, they are hard, but there is the system where you have to make accountability for every tablet you get. Otherwise, people are just there, they're getting services, and they don't appreciate with our government. Maybe I read that one about health center. Actually, if I can give you examples of health centers in the Bundibugyo, you know, I told you that 8 of them have been uplifted, have been upgraded. Others have been renovated. You go to the Nyahukas and what? You just read that, say, the place is really smart, the place is clean, you know? So that is what the government is doing, and we really appreciate about that one. When we look at concerning also health, the government has tried to fight these infectious diseases. Like recently, they were hit by mpox here in Bundibugyo. But the government has tried by its best to make sure that this disease has now disappeared. Recently, we had Ebola. But Ebola has disappeared. Oh, that is the effort of the government, and they do appreciate. There are some, you know, when you have good health, you are rich. Our very health takes a lot of money, a lot of it. So when you are in and out of hospital all the time, you feel that you are poor. But when you are health, that is it. And that's what the government has tried by all means, so that people are really healthy. When you talk of justice, ensuring justice and equity, for example, sometime back in Bundibugyo here, do you know that we never had this court? Just been, people would just travel all the way to where? Fort Portal. But now it's what we have. We have the court here, and it is what we have. The chief magistrate will have what is there. When you look at the UPDF, UPDF is there to ensure that people's property, to ensure that our borders are secure. Police is there to ensure that people's property is what? Is safe. Sometime back, you know, in here in Bundibugyo, you had some insurgents. ADF. But now it is history. Reason they had to move to the base. They are no longer sitting at the border waiting for them to come. No, they have to find them exactly where they are.
That issue of ADF, I don't even want to remember.
You already old?
I was young, but when we were running everywhere, I can remember everything.
Just been here, that would really talk with the people, talk about it, how they would. Actually, I said that when they transferred me here, people started saying, we have gone to Bundibugyo. They know that Bundibugyo is a secure place. But now, people have to dance almost every night. They are dancing. Tonight, last night.
Because
of what? because of peace
True.
and security. That is it. Government has done that one, and there's no doubt. Without peace, there's no development.
True.
Look at what is happening with our neighbors there in Congo. They're always fighting, no development at all. So, President Museveni, with the NRA, we do appreciate what they have done, and we are happy. And people are going to vote for him. Who else want to? People have made a lot of money, like even here. Like, for example, here, I don't know the rich people here. You have Papa Yoka, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that Papa Yoka would want a president who would try to vote another president who is not President Museveni? Can he, like, for example, say, let me trust my property and my business and what? And I put in the hands of so and so other people I don't want to mention now. Maybe like Chalo.
Yeah.
Can they? There are many people who are constructed in hotels in Kampala. What? They don't trust their words with the person who is shaking.
Yeah.
So they want to vote President Museveni here in Bundibugyo. They want to vote. I see people here in Bundibugyo started putting in very good buildings. Yeah. All of that is because there is peace. If it was like that time of security, people would not be doing this. Talking of President Museveni and the women. That one is another part. There is no woman who is not going to vote President Museveni.
Sure.
President Museveni has put the women from the kitchen. He has brought us in offices. He has brought the women from there. Now the women are just going to the markets. They are getting money. Women can access money without even a land title with what? They have their money in pockets. Who is not going to vote President Museveni? All women, their votes for President Museveni. Living around that one of empowering them through this women empowerment, but President Museveni has ensured that women are also treated like any other human being. But first, women would be beaten. Why are these days for me when they big here? No man should beat a woman. But here in Bundibugyo, you see how that thing, I don't want to talk about it. There is the way, actually, there is the way you are, somehow, here in Bundibugyo, there is the way the woman's position is not where it is supposed to be.
But
I was just looking at this list of the results of elections. Do you know that among 40 people here on the ministry, women were able to get only that the reserved position. The women.
the one for women affairs only.
And maybe there's a treasurer, one treasurer, there's a treasurer, she's a woman. But others, all men, they voted only one. Men, boys, maybe boys and what. The entrepreneurship, there is no woman. In what? There's, I just look at this one now. What is this?
Maybe the women are not giving themselves out for being voted.
We are going to work on it. They must have been voted there. So I'm just thanking the president said, what if you do not put it at this position? It's all for women. Which means all the leadership.
The list would be only men.
Would be only men.
But then,
But the president has done all that. He just tries to equality. He wants equal treatment, equality. That's why he has said, youth, women, the people with disability, elderly, all those ones. They are expecting the decision making, and the public decision making. They are there in the councils, the parliament, in what everywhere.
but Afande, have you heard of instances where women are beating men?
Yeah. You said that even I've seen it, what? I've seen
You've even witnessed them.
I've witnessed it. Actually, in this office, I've received one man there. I'm not trying to mention it.
Yeah.
But out of 10 women who enter this office, with complaints of their husbands, some of them has for servants. Can you imagine?
I think.
You find that maybe like one.
I think
There is a
the unfortunate part is men are treated that way. Most of them, they don't speak out. When they are being mistreated, they just keep quiet.
I don't know.
No, women
They will come out.
like expressing
They will come out.
themselves.
With this empowerment and what, I think they are going to come out. We have started the boys also, they need to be talked to and encouraged. Speak.
You only speak of the girl child.
Well, actually, government has been concentrated on the girl child as the vulnerables, but we also have the boys also. What? The speech also is just dwindling.
Somebody was telling me that now the government is talking about the girl child, every NGO is talking about the girl child. Now, well, you've not prepared the men who will marry the girl child. In other words, you've left these boys to others to drop out of school, others go into drug abuse, and nobody's talking about them, and they're only talking about
the government's position is very clear. When they talk of a child, they need a child, both a girl
and boy.
In schools, they are both their children. Maybe the other affirmative action. I was saying when you go to the university, even I don't know why that other 1.5 is still there. I don't know why it's still there, but I want to tell you, I don't know why the president had to put there at that time. Women were just to know what this would go to a class and find only what? Only boys at the university. So they had to put there that incentive so that women can. But now, since we are there, even if they remove, there is no problem.
They should just put the 1.5 to the boys.
No, we are moving towards that. We are moving to the equality, not that now just being in that imbalance again.
Yeah.
So actually, men are now advocating that 1.5 should be what scrapped off.
Yeah, because most of the results, when the results are out here, girls have outperformed boys in this subject. Girls have outperformed boys in sciences, in English.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are being aware of that. So we are saying that all women, because of that, all women are supporting that president. All the elderly are supporting the president. Because the old people, old persons really have been helped.
Yeah.
Remember when you just spoke, 80, you just get the pension, you build the payroll of the government.
Your command starts coming.
The command comes. And parents, these other people are just enjoying it, including my father. You say, yeah, the president should be there. Should be there, the only one I know. Are you getting me? My mother is also going very soon. She'll also get. So many people. Many people are doing. Now we tell me who is not going to get president.
Afande, now on the issue of Bundibugyo, we are, I have to say, we are the leading producers of cocoa in this country. And the president has been talking of the factory, and I have a feeling that has so much to it will have a great bearing on the outcomes of next elections as comes to this community. As the representative of the president, what are you talking about that?
I want to tell you, I want to inform you that recently, President himself was here. I don't know where you have been, but he was here and he decided specifically came one from Kaguta, go and see the cocoa plantation. He visited Mr. Ansho's farm and he was very much impressed.
Yeah.
He was very much impressed and he said the factory it is going to be here by the end of the next year. Factory will be here. Because he was very much impressed. He was really, actually promised so many things concerning that the dryer, the part, promising the what control. But he said overall the factory is going to do what? To be here.
I think that's,
so we should get what people should not be worried about.
That's good news to the
actually it is not only that. He had promised it that day, but he had not come to see the why to visit and just touch and what. But this time it was here. So and good enough, the district has already identified the what? The land.
Okay.
Even the ministry, they had just come and visited. They have surveyed the land, they have so almost the process has already what? Started. So people should not get worried. They say they are not going to vote President Museveni because the factory will be here. For the end of the what? For the end of the year. So with that one, We are still looking at the president's why people are going to vote president.
Yeah.
You know, every year there is 1 billion that comes to our district for the roads maintained.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have this road, our main road, that connects us to the whole world, to the whole of Uganda.
Yeah.
We have a challenge there. Good enough, President Museveni just came on land when he was coming here for the first time. So he saw what was happening and he said this road should be what? Yes, they won't work on it. They won't work on it. Why there are problems, those spots, they won't work on it. Very well, so transport will be what? So, but every year there is a billion here, and many roads and bridges have been put in place. The Nyoka Bridge, Ak Bridge, but they are in place already.
As your office, are you monitoring the use of these funds?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We do monitor the time and go there and see what they are doing. And
because the president normally complains of people who eating the money.
No, the engineer actually tries.
Yeah.
They are trying to do their work.
Okay.
So I tell you, there is no one who's going to vote our president. I'm not worried about it. And those are for those ones who don't want to vote president, then they are missing out. I want to tell you, there is no president who want to do all of these achievements, all these things. Even this, we are talking about what he has done, but he's doing even more.
Yeah.
We are talking about the irrigation scheme. So to ensure that every now and then, those farmers can continue to produce food, for example. You don't find that now you have the cocoa is getting dry because of the dry season. How the irrigation scheme, always money is always here, and people have started different control. And many is the one of the beneficiaries of the irrigation scheme, and many others. So that people can always want. So those are some of the programs that have come. When we talk about the administrative centers, people used to walk at long distances seeking for services.
Yeah.
But now we say they are good, how 37 administrative units in Bundibugyo.
Yeah.
The town councils, the what. So people are just finding services near to the services have been brought near to the what? To the people. And that is also the other reasons why people are going to do what? Your sons are not jobs, including yourself. It was not because of that one actually goes straight.
Yeah.
But now, you see, people have gotten jobs.
Yeah.
However, they have put hold to creating more what? More administrative units for the time being. But when the government gets the money, when the time you are going to get the money, a lot of it is the oil. The Brigadier districts will be in place, the water. So people will just get what they want. It's not just giving what? Giving time for the president to lead us. He leaves us when we have our money and he sits there and was still without worry. That my people are going to do what, they're going to starve or what. No, isn't it? So if you don't vote him now, it will be very unfortunate. Because we don't know the new president, the policies will come with. No?
Yeah.
But now we see why he has gotten us and we see where he is voting. That's why should we not vote him.
You've been in Bundibugyo here for how long?
It's coming 6 months.
6 months. What challenges have you experienced in your line of duty?
Actually, one of the challenges that I've experienced is education in Bundibugyo. I'm educationist.
Yeah.
Government started a very good programs. Education, government bought UP, USE, okay?
Yeah.
College. Government bought the industrial hub initiative. President Museveni initiated the industrial hub.
Yeah.
Even those children who have not been able to continue with their school. But here in Bundibugyo, it's a challenge.
But how comes this
The
issue?
challenge, and I want, before I leave this place, I want to see as our office determined to see that at least we have put a change.
How comes everyone is speaking about the issue of education and nobody is acting about it?
Who is not acting about it?
Because it has been here for some time. And all your predecessors did nothing about it.
And now our regime, we are going to do something about it. Cheating of examination, school dropout, what? For me, I want to start arresting every parent who stopped the children going to school and saying that they should go and arrest Coco. Yeah? You go to visit the school and find that half of the children, they're absent, that it is arresting them. It's not unfortunate.
Yeah.
That one is a big challenge, and we are working on it as the office, together with the district office. Once actually we're doing another the police. We'll be visiting these cocoa gardens. Or you find that the parents are there with their children, you just arrest them. But majorly we are doing this sensitization on the radio, on what sometimes the parents, there is no area that can vote without education.
True.
This business of parents just getting their children out of school, they buy boda. You find someone who is just stealing, is also the boda owner.
Now, the issue of bodas, very young boys are already bodas. And they're getting accidents every now and then.
Yes.
Most of them don't even know how to.
Fighting them on the water, arresting them, doing what, but it's unfortunate. We still have a lot of work to do in this area, together with my senior RDC and Mr. Jones. We have agreed that we will look at this.
Yeah. So Afande, is the corruption also part of your challenges?
Corruption is also part of our challenges. How much?
Because, not to cut you off, there have been always these issues of people paying money to get jobs.
We have heard about it. However much we are finding the challenge of getting the documents. You know,
And
all they have realized here, and the people, they have got this fear. You know, someone comes and gives you the information, but tells you that, no, I cannot do that. I cannot come up.
You know,
The problem of guns.
No,
Just go and arrest the guns, but it brings people to come and give the evidence.
people fear.
People fear, they said, no, this, but we are going to handle. But what I want to tell you, in case you get the evidence, that can be
Okay.
just to do it, because you know these people are supposed to compete for these jobs.
Yeah.
According to the qualifications, not according to who has a lot of money, qualification and experience.
Yeah.
So it is unfortunate for those who are doing it. I want to make a call. Let's stop that. And why I say that these jobs are for the people here, for the children and what. It is okay if they qualify and they have competitive go through their but as much as I know, jobs are meant for the whole
country. Yeah.
The whole country. So if someone comes from football trial, if someone comes and
provided they qualify.
Yes. So they should not keep people in the acting position that because they don't have the person who is born here.
You can take it on.
That you can keep someone acting and what. That act should stop. It is there, it should stop.
Yeah, so that's also a challenge of, yeah, we be there in the community and people are raising it, and they just like you said, people fear bringing out this evidence. You find somebody has even the messages where he sent money, somebody has the recordings of the calls, but say, I don't want to do this.
At one time, we met some of them. For example, there are some cases already. There are some cases like corruption, where some people actually go to jobs when they don't have the when they don't have the qualification. Like 2 people here, I think they are going.
Okay.
Yes. Have been vetted by Inspector of Government, the IGG, And they are doing, they're being stopped.
Not for me,
Because they just got the jobs when they never had the qualifications.
I've seen the hustle of being at school, the reading, the what, everything, the coursework, the exam. I don't feel sorry for somebody who has been sent away for having fake qualifications. Honestly, I don't.
They are there.
Because there are people who have struggled to get through their education and they have the papers, and you give it somebody who doesn't have the papers.
Because of money, probably, because of you're not aware. You know, some people can present fake certificates at times. The lay people,
Yeah.
they what they may not know. But it's unfortunate. But the government is just on the lookout for such a people.
So any more challenges?
So many the other challenges being like working very far from home.
Yeah.
Sometimes you miss your people.
Yeah.
You miss some of the projects they have been carrying out.
Yeah.
That is also a challenge to me. But not much, because at one time I just go maybe once in a month, I go home, only that. But other challenges here, we have the land issues.
Yeah.
In Bundibugyo, for them, they still believe that there are communal, and I say communal land. Or you find that someone is having the individual problem.
Yeah.
But he just brings it to the whole community. Maybe there is no number, and this is the West. And now, this was complaining, we had a problem with this one, we had an issue with this one, now the other one is come. Said, this is our land, this is the community, our land, there's a bamba, the what, you know? And you just wonder, here in Uganda, really, the land individual, it is very clear.
Yeah.
The land maintenance, the land policy is very clear. You no longer have this one saying it's only one. So long as someone has sold his land, that is it.
Yeah.
If you have money, you buy. If you don't have, let him sell to whoever wants, isn't it?
Yeah.
So bring individual problems and bring them to communal what I don't like that will solve business with the heart with the people here. How they can stop. There's also another challenge.
Yeah.
And I have this challenge of saying, anyway. I have so many cases of that kind.
Yeah.
Here, we have so many cases. You know, one of these offices really tries to deal with the land disputes, land disputes. The evictions and what. They just first come to this office. So we are dealing with them one by one.
So the situation is under control.
It is under control. It is not there is nothing that can be under control. Can do over what with the NRM government. No. If I fail to handle the problem, I just involve the Ministry of Lands. We have the minister there who is very cooperative.
Yeah.
They can just sort it. So there is nothing that is so overwhelming that we cannot solve.
So as we conclude, what are your last words to the people of Bundibugyo and the whole country?
Okay, I just appeal to the people of Bundibugyo and the whole country. Let's look at what this government has done for us as Ugandans. The peace we are enjoying, we sleep in our beds every night, we travel every night. There's no day or night here in Uganda. Yeah. I just board the bus here at night, I travel in the morning, I'm in Kampala. In Kampala, people are moving and doing hard. You get me?
Yeah.
So let's not try to do what divert anyone. Let's vote President Museveni so that we can continue enjoying this peace that we have as we move to prosperity for all. Let's vote President Museveni, the people of Bundibugyo, 99%.
What's wrong with the 1%?
For the 1%, we can just leave it there. For those that might be the damaging force of one, okay?
Yeah.
99%. Also, I want to appeal to the people of Bundibugyo. Let's look at education as very important.
Yeah.
Tool, as a important tool for the development of our district and our families.
Yeah.
The moment we look at the money from Cocoa and we think this is all, we are not remaining behind.
Yeah.
But the moment we look at this money from Cocoa and we use it to push our people in school, we pull them, we educate them massively. That is the development. That's the development we are talking about. Some people complain that, you know, even if someone is educated, there are no jobs, no what. I tell you, someone who is educated and is doing business is not like someone who is not educated and in business.
Yeah.
They are different.
You have knowledge about almost everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Even knowledge about life, even what. So let's not be deceived that there is an employment or what, so there is no use of what. No. Education still stands and is one of the major ingredients toward the prosperity, toward the development of our district and of our country. So, Bundibugyo parents, let's all of us send our children to school, let's facilitate them, we give them books, we give them whatever they need, uniform, because the president has already paid the school fees. That is it. For the NRM government, I want to thank them. I'm a member. I cannot deny that one. I'm a member of NRM, and I want to thank them for the last many years they have been in power and what they have done. For me, in my lifetime, it is the government I know, and I still in love with it.
Yeah.
So, thank you, our head of the state, thank you, our commander in chief, for being home until Hambara Jarana and Shazi Bichi. Yes.
Thank you so much, Afande Marycent, for accepting to speak to us out of the busy schedule you've given us some time.
Okay.
And I would love to have another conversation with you when you have the time.
Okay. Thank you for coming. And thank you for inviting me. Yes.
So next time we come, please accept us, and you know people would love to hear.
The office, our offices, we have open door policy.
Yeah.
So matter of knocking and you enter. This is your office, President Office of Harassment and our meeting at times is open.
Yeah.
We receive all complaints regardless of what. You know, people at times they come just for counsel and guidance.
Yeah.
Say the madam, this you have this problem. What is this? How can we go about it?
Yeah.
So you go and do this and then you go and then later they appreciate.
Yeah.
How do you say, thank you, this is what you are getting.
Yeah.
So this office has been there for everyone.
Yeah.
And you don't have competition. Just knock and enter. Open door policy. So
Okay.
anytime. Come.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, viewers of Wamba TV. Thank you so much for being a very great audience. And we are happy that you're following us. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on all the other upcoming episodes and also our other interactions with the Deputy RDC and the whole Office of the President.